right, so we're here with the curators themselves, Greg and D-Ray, and of course Madonnathan, here at Community Records, WTOL Block Party.
Woo!
Yeah.
Party!
Number 7, we did it again.
Yeah.
Number 7, really?
Lucky number 7.
Dang.
Dude, so many great members at Block Party. First time I ever crowd surfed, Cattywampus 2013.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
violated in so many ways. It was awesome. You know, I feel like, and like the last Block Party, someone was proposed to. It's just like Block Party is.
This year there's a drag
life-changing.
queen.
It's true.
Breaking walls.
Wait, am I the first one?
Absolutely.
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first, the best.
Yeah. I just really wanted to bring the conversation back to me.
We'll bring every question back to you.
Maybe next year you'll get married.
Maybe.
Or
We
at
should
least
do another
propose to. You don't have to
Maybe
say yes.
propose to. So if there's any desperate suckers out there, and you like what you see, the illusion.
Absolutely. So I've been talking to a lot of bands today, and they're all just like, yeah, Community Records found us. And I think it's awesome. Like, how do you guys find all these bands and then invite them into your community?
I think as with anyone who goes to a ton of shows and listens to a ton of music, as the people who run WTUL in general, like you hear a certain band, you see a live show, and you're just like, okay, that band has something. They have something that like other bands don't necessarily. Maybe, I don't know. They just stand out for whatever reason. Like they speak to you, and I think that is like our guiding light in all the stuff that we do is do these bands have that something special that make us really enjoy them, and that's kind of our driving center pull, driving force.
Yeah. Kind of happens in one fell swoop. We get into them, and then they just become part of the family. They're almost like they're already a part of the family if they're going to be part of the family.
Yeah,
you're playing shows with them. They're good people, and it just makes sense.
Yeah, and sometimes it works out different ways, but that's pretty much how it goes.
And when did you guys start Community Records, and when did you decide on starting Block Party?
A trick question there. Block Party was first.
Block Party was first.
Yeah.
It's true.
Dude, the chicken before the egg or egg before the chicken. Whatever you,
It's true. One of them.
One of them.
I don't know which
one
one.
of them.
One
Still.
hatch.
One of them.
Some hatch.
Something came out. One me.
2008 was Community Records.
Okay.
And yeah,
2007.
2000. No. Because 2008 was
Like
Block
staring
Party.
at it.
The first
That's
Block
right.
Party, but then we started Community Records later that year.
Later that year, okay.
So we started them both in the same year, but it was it really didn't get going until like after the first Block Party.
Right.
Yeah.
We just, released the compilation.
Who played on the first Block Party?
Ooh.
We are the Union.
We're
was
the
on
Union.
tour.
Fatter Than Albert.
Yeah.
I saw Keys.
Did Arm
Maybe?
the Poor? No.
Arm the Poor might have played. Wait, was that?
Nothing.
Shady Element.
What's the surf band?
Spring Break Shark Attack.
Spring Break Shark Attack.
Yeah.
They either played the first year or the second year.
Yeah. Something like
I don't think Samurai Deli played. We were not around anymore. Yeah.
That's honestly, I'd have to look at the flyer to remember.
Yeah.
most
Was
of
it
the
at the
bands.
Big Top? Is that
Yeah.
where
Oh yeah, it was at the Big Top for
Rest
6
in
years.
peace. Rest in peace.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah,
We're
so-
Tucson too.
I would like to talk about the Big Top for a little bit. It was your home. Like, when I hear Community Records, I love when I hear things and I associate with the venue.
Right.
Like some kind of brick and mortar in New Orleans, and that's what you guys had.
I would like to, hopefully people will be watching this for, years after the fact, and to know that if you've never known what the Big Top was, and if you could imagine the best, most incorporated, all ages DIY space that you could, it was home. It was
It was a
our
mecca
home.
Yeah,
for
It
everyone.
was.
started everything, and
The cool thing about it too was it was like this interesting size where like you could have a small show and have the bands play on the floor and it worked, or you could have kind of a bigger show and have the bands play on the stage and it still worked.
Yeah.
So like it was one of those few spaces that kind of like could really straddle that like ability to have different tiered sizes of shows, which was nice.
I've only lived here like a year and a half, and I remember when I first moved here, just immediately every weekend, show at the Big Top, show at the Big Top, show at the Big Top. So I was there all the time, fortunately, before it closed. I just remember thinking like I could put a show together, which I've never put a show together in my life.
Been the show.
I've been the show. I am the show. If I want to do something like Ethel Merman, Bette Midler, one woman gig, that's one thing. But I just remember like being at the Big Top and thinking that that was possible for the first time. Like I feel like I really could actually do this, as opposed to just being like a castle in the air that I've been on. So to me, it was really a shame when it closed because I was so excited. Like I felt like I was becoming part of this scene, this life, and this venue was such a big part of it. And then it shut down, and I was like, where are my ideas going to go? Like all this that I was actually going to do and working towards, and I had nowhere to put it.
Yeah, and I was really worried. Like the Big Top closed, and my first thought was, where's Block Party gonna go?
Yeah.
Us too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you guys come to settle on Carver Theater, and what happened? Like, how'd it go?
You want to feel that?
Sure. a lot happened in the year and a half since the last block party. We
Year and a half.
well, the Big Top closed, so we started we looked at a total of about 3 different warehouse spaces that we were trying to rent out and do. Didn't work for whatever reason, and then we even looked at doing it at Tipitina's, and we had
what I
it
was
booked.
told.
And unfortunately, they're an 18 and up. They can't do all ages, so we were going to do an all ages portion during the day, and then a later thing at Tipitina's. And
Late
then,
night Madonnathan, 21 and up only.
True. And then, funny enough, I heard about this place from Kira Halbridge, who
Was
worked at the
one
Big
of the
Top.
founding members
She
of the Big
was
Top.
the queen of the Big Top for many years, and she was, just you should totally check this place out. Looked at it online, was like, this place is legit and so nice. I don't know, whatever. It's right down the street from our house. I'm gonna go check it out. Met Dino, and it worked out. Like he was very ready to do the event, super cool about everything. And they're new. They're like 5 months old, so they were just like ready to go. It's like a nice new space to put it. It's like a totally
it's
different
really
vibe.
great. Yeah.
But I think it's a nice home.
Yeah.
Been hanging out here all
So
day. It's
you
been cool.
think it'll happen next year too? Here?
One can only hope.
Yeah.
One can only hope. It's
Right.
like we'll see how everything pans out. To be honest, it's like it's such a crazy endeavor to like just make all this stuff happen that like I'm just hoping I make it to the end of the night.
Just like drag, like how.
Well, your name is incredible. I think it's.
That's actually a really good story, and I've always wanted someone to ask me that because I've always wanted to tell it. This girl named Claire Sweeney in 3rd grade made fun of me for being really, really feminine, and Madonnathan rhymes with my boy name, so she was like, whatever, Madonnathan.
A 3rd grader said that?
Third
crap.
fucking grade. 3rd fucking grade, and I was like, all right. So then I made a career out of it. So suck it, Claire Sweeney. Suck it.
Can we tag that person on Facebook?
I don't
with
know.
this video?
That's
I don't
amazing.
know.
That's a
I've
great
not
story.
seen her since like 9th grade, so I have no fucking idea what she's up to. I guess I have her to thank though, but I think it's cool because it's just like this thing I was like getting bullied for, and I was like, all right, and now I'm performing at Block Party, so blow me, quite frankly.
Yeah.
And that's like the
your
best
own.
revenge you can have is to just like take it and run.
Turn it around.
Yeah,
Turn it around. That's awesome.
So, yeah.
I never heard that story.
Yeah.
That's rad.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
y'all
just
didn't know that,
rhyme. I just
huh?
thought it was a rhyme thing, but well, it is. But
I mean, it is. I mean, like, it's a good joke, but there is a lot behind it. And it's like, I couldn't think of a better name.
I think I can't speak for her, but I think that boyfriend material from earlier today has a similar story about how she adopted her band name. Because I remember when we played with her in Connecticut, she had mentioned like, oh my
mom always told me I was boyfriend material, so
and she was like, I always hated that, and like so she was
Yeah.
If you
It's
hate
different,
it,
it's
call it a
different.
band.
Well, how do you,
right. If you hate it,
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah, and I want to know, how many bands have both you, Greg and D-Ray, been in?
Oh.
Wait, together?
How
like,
much
get to
tape you
add
got
it
there?
together?
Well, I've been in. Okay, hold on. Let me start from the beginning. 1, 2, 3.
And what's the worst band name of all of them?
Ooh, Skycopter 4, definitely.
Skycopter. Ooh,
Without a doubt.
throw it out there.
That sounds like a bad like Nintendo game, like a bad Super Nintendo. Skycopter 4. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was a really bad band name.
Lights.
It's hot under the spotlight.
I think 7. I think I've been in 7 bands.
Okay.
Maybe 8. I don't know. I'm probably forgetting one, honestly.
I'm around 8 as well.
I feel like if you practice as a band but don't play as a show, it still counts.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
All right, well then definitely 8.
I can see that.
Yeah.
What if it's even like,
I'm in one of those, and I'm just like, well, we'll play one day. when we get to it.
D-Ray?
what?
Bands?
Oh, I would say like 8.
What's the worst band name you've been in?
Oh.
Samurai sushi. What was that?
No,
What was
it's
that
probably,
one?
this is first band, Bessie's Milk Jug.
Oh yeah, that's pretty bad.
Very funny.
Bessie's Milk Jug. We covered Impression That I Get by the Mighty
Nice.
Mighty Boss Stones.
That's a great song.
It's a great song. It's a great song. Yeah, I think that's probably the worst.
Girl.
It's weird because you can't count it because like when you play a horn, you can like pretty much be in any band for a month and
Yeah.
then
Leave him high and dry, just like a man.
Man, I'm thinking of so many awesome bands right now though. You remember Fay Ray? Anybody remember Fay Ray?
Yeah.
Piano rock.
Probably got some.
Do you have, like,
they
a
probably
Ben
got something
Folds
in the
phase
stacks.
there,
of
buddy?
different-
No, I just played trombone, but that dude did.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Well, we're about to come to a close of Block Party, and I feel like the best is for last. We got Madonnathan, Cattywampus, Screaming Females.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be rad.
So excited.
I hope everybody goes off.
That's my favorite thing about Block Party is anything goes.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what
Yes.
happens when you have all ages.
That's
Anything
true.
goes.
All ages, no rules.
All ages
I think
included.
we had
There
a we had a
is an
4-year-old up on stage with the. I don't even know if she's.
I
4.
saw her.
She might
She
be
does
two.
not
Not four.
Might
She's
be
a
2.
pacifier.
I don't know.
She's just a
I
pacifier.
she's a baby. We had a baby on
Here.
stage today.
Yeah, I was on stage like doing a song by a band called Mannequin Pussy, and I look and there's a child who's like, yay big, and I just stop everything like, come here, baby, baby, like drag personality, everything. I was, baby, I want one. She was not having it though. She was like, eh. And I'm like, whatever. I blended.
It's not you, don't worry.
It's not me. Blend and be blessed, everybody.
Well, I want to thank you. W2L loves community records.
Right back at
Community Records
You.
loves WTO.
Yeah.